guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Rachel. I'm showing you guys how I deep clean my kitchen sink, and this will be a quick little video for anybody. I do this, actually, I clean out the sink, how I'm going to show you guys, every single night before bed, especially after you're done. Everybody's sink is grubby. I don't care if you clean it once every couple days, whatever. Your sink is grubby every single day, mainly because there's hard water stains. There's food products that you're putting into your sink, whether you're rinsing it out, whatever you're doing. So I make sure that I clean it every single night. And then there's one thing that I'll show you that I do once every 2-3 weeks, maybe once every month. And I'm going to show you exactly what it does for us. So anyway, if you guys want to see this video, go ahead and fast forward, and I'll see you guys soon. So what you're going to need in order to do this is obviously you're going to need to stand by your kitchen sink. You're going to need some distilled white vinegar, or you can use apple cider vinegar, whichever one you have on hand. It doesn't have to be specifically this one. You're going to need some dish washing liquid. You can also get on Grove Collaborative. I know that they sell the cream for your sink. I actually am putting in my first order for Grove in next week. So I have used a few things. I actually wanted to show you guys something as well, because I had mentioned it before. I picked these up at my local Walmart, the 7th generation. Online for the Grove Collaborative site, they have the exact same ones. I paid $4 for this. It's a 20-pack, and I'm absolutely obsessed. So that's the main reason why I'm actually going to shop on Grove. So definitely pick these up if you guys have any. They're chemical-free, just in general. Like, they're just absolutely amazing. They made my dishes so clean. They actually made sure that they didn't taste like soap this time, for once, because normally my dishes taste like soap after they've been rinsed off, so I have to throw them in the dishwasher again or take them out and wash them by hand. So these were amazing. Anyway, you're also going to need, this is the Penalin that I use. It smells like cucumbers, which is exactly why I use this. I used to use the Dawn dish soap, but then I ran into this in my last video about my dishwasher. I thought that it was for the dishwasher specifically, but it was hand cream, or hand wash, like for the dishes. But anyway, I use this. And then you're going to need a plastic bag, and I'll show you why in just a second, and a ponytail, or just something to tie it up like this. And anyway, let's get into washing this. Alright, this is a weird angle, but the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you rinse some water into your sink. I use hot. You can do that if you want to. It'll actually loosen up the dirt. And I take my sprayer, and I will show you what I'm going to do. I just rinse it off really quick. Just make sure that it is so that your soap will lather up easily. And what I do while I'm waiting is I take my sink cleaner or soap, whatever you have. Whatever you use, just don't use hand soap. You can use dish soap, not a big deal. I just put a bunch in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a scrubby. You also need a scrubby. I forgot to mention that. I just get these ones from the local Walmart. They're just the Dawn kind. I get them from the local Walmart for a 3-pack for like $5. And all I'm going to do is scrub it in here. And once I get it all scrubbed on each side, I'm going to let it just sit. Don't forget the middle part of your sink, especially if you sink like mine. Make sure that you get this part really well too. See that? That's gross. And you couldn't see it until it built up onto the sponge. So we're just going to sit that there for a few minutes. Or inside. The next thing that I do while I'm waiting, you guys obviously didn't see this, and you don't see it unless it's up close. Do you see all that white, like, water, grime, and grease and hard water stains that are on there? All the white stuff? Yeah. We're going to take care of that, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. We're going to make sure that it's in here. We are going to take our baggie that I told you guys we needed and our hair tie. If you have a Ziploc baggie, you can easily just Ziploc it on the sides, but we're going to make sure that it gets deep clean. We're going to take some of our vinegar, and we're going to put some right into our bag. It really doesn't have to be that much, guys. That's like stressing it a little bit. I just wasted a little bit, but what I'm going to do, because I wasted a little, I'm going to lightly drizzle some right in the sink, and it'll take away any smells, any scents, whatever. There. We still have a lot, but that's okay. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're just going to take the entire knob, And we're gonna stick it in there. And then we're gonna take this part over here and we're gonna tie it up so that it can be sat and clean. So it's gonna look like this. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stick it right down in. And you can see that instantly just doing that, look how clean it came just from that. Like it literally washed that part away. So we're gonna come back to this in a few minutes and see how this looks. And we're just gonna stick it down in here. We also will do the same exact thing to our faucet head. And I take the vinegar that's from this part and I use it here just because I don't wanna waste it. I don't wanna just dump it out and just because it might be dirty. But anyway, while we're waiting for that to actually get done, I'm gonna show you guys what I do. I just take a regular kitchen rag or a body wash rag, whatever you have on hand, and the vinegar is not gonna hurt it. I take a little bit of vinegar and I make 3 little spots, just like that. And what I do is I go over all of the steel. And we're gonna do that right now. So now that it's been sitting for about like 10-15 minutes, took care of Novelle, got her on the potty. Now we came back and it's looking pretty clean. There's a few spots that are not coming, but I don't think they're going to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unravel this and I'm gonna put it straight on the top. And I'm gonna rinse this one off with hot water. And we're gonna go from there. This is the scrunch I use in my hair like every day, so if it gets some vinegar on it, it's clean and sterilized, so I'll be pretty happy. Just wanted to stop and show you this really quick. If you look at the steel around the head, it's cleaner than what it was before. It looked very dull before and very, not gross, but like just very dull. You could tell it was used. And this is what the inside looks like now. There's a little bit of a glare, but those are not white spots. Like the entire thing is fully clean. There's a small spot right here that you can see, but it came really, really clean. So now, since we got the top of the sink, the outer bouts about it clean, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add this one. And it gets a little bit tricky because you don't exactly want it to, you know, come out of there or anything. So you want to make sure you tie it up really well and zip tie it. Kinda, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Just tie it up as high as you possibly can without it dripping out. I know it's a little bit tough, but we're gonna add a little bit of water. That's about good. Okay. So now what we're going to do, since we've been waiting for the sink to clean and there's some vinegar in it, I can smell it. To me, vinegar smells good. I'll have down in the description why specifically I use vinegar as my all-time cleaner because I've been asked that multiple times. But for now, we're just going to take our scrubby, and since it got wet and it has vinegar in it, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to scrub our sink fully out, and then we're going to rinse it afterwards. We got it at a pretty good angle. Now what we're going to do is kind of a tricky part, so make sure that you be very careful. We're going to take our sponge out, and for now I'm just going to lay it off to the side. Must be our cup got spilled. And what I'm going to do, and this is the tricky part, before you turn on your sprayer head, make sure you push it down so that no water gets into that and it just dilutes it fully. And we're just going to rinse it out. And as you saw, I completely forgot to grab my sprayer head and I let it go. but I guess that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this off. There is no need to rinse it afterwards. You're just gonna let it dry. You shouldn't have to rinse it. And then what I'm gonna do with the extra vinegar, I'm just gonna dump it down the drain to give that extra oomph or smell, so it takes away any scents, especially if you have animals. If you have cats or even dogs that are large, like a blue tickham, like what we have with Remy, if they smell scents around your sink, they're gonna get on the counter no matter what. Even if you're the person to clean out your house the entire night, you're gonna clean up your sink, clean up after dinner, put everything in the dishwasher, load it up, do whatever you have to do, and make sure all the counters are sanitized. They're still gonna get up here because they can smell food in the drain. So that actually helps with the smell as well. And we don't have a drain disposal at all, so we don't put food on our drain, but obviously from like soups or milk, like you rinse it out, stuff like that. So either way, they're still gonna smell it. So anyways, I hope you guys like this clean with me for 2019. And this is gonna be one of my new series. Is like last time we did the dishwasher in the bathroom floor. This time it was the sink. We're gonna do a few other things too coming up for you guys. So if you guys have liked this video and you have not given it a thumbs up yet, make sure you do so. And if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you do so as well. Hit that alarm notification bell so that you never miss a future upload. And I have a ton of new fall things coming for you, and I have a lot more in store in my noggin. So alrighty guys, until next time, God bless you. Bye.